And so before I had to reconnect with you, Tag, on a different line. Yeah, we were talking about the young man. He had a yellow sign with black letters, said "Men 13," and
Hmm.
and that's cool. But as we chopped it up, about that, when I say we, I'm talking about the new abolitionist movement in general. We had these conversations on radio programs, over the web, however. We came to the realization that you can't amend a constitutional amendment. You have to abolish it and replace it. And there's legislation right now in Congress to do just that. Again, I cannot stress that I didn't think I would be alive to see this much movement on the issue by people in the system. That's what's astonishing. The grassroots always been there, whether it was a small group or people, or maybe it was just the prisoners, Mr. Lee Wood, who wrote the book Prison Slavery back in the 70s, or whether it is all the abolitionists we have today. It was a lot of people at several different rallies on August the 17th, 2017, around the nations. And I heard they were well attended, but a lot of people traveled to DC, man, spent money, for lodging, transportation, and all that. And so I definitely had to say they was committed, and that's where I met you. But did you think, Tag, we would have seen that much movement within the system?
Within the system, I would say not. I always look to stay optimistic, especially about our the work, movement work, revolutionary work, and so I'm not surprised that the movement has pushed forward and that more heads are getting on board with abolitionism and connecting those dots. But yeah, from the officials and electives and all of this, I wouldn't have expected that much traction in these few years. But to any it's a testament to a number of different factors. Of course, just the dedicated organizing work and agitation work and education work, and it's also just a testament to the fact that ultimately, the truth is going to be final when it's said and done. And so, some of these officials, electeds, and such, they apparently seen the writing on the wall, and they don't want to end up on the slavery side of things, historically when it's all said and done.
Word. The slavery side of history. Well, those Republicans in Louisiana sure didn't care. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, man, if we do this, if this goes through, these prisoners might be able to sue. That's basically what they said, straight up.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
so they poured all their money into the propaganda campaign to get people to vote against it. And just think about that. The majority of the people who vote are I would say on the bottom of the class totem pole. Would you not say that? But even if
Mm-hmm.
they in the middle class is heavily affected by aspects of prison slavery as well. So these are again people voting against their own interests. So I guess they think they'll never be a slave, or they'll never be the one to get shot by a slave catcher. It's just sad, man. But I'm like you, I'm gonna stay positive about it, because 4 out of 5 states changed their constitutions to finally outlaw slavery in by way of their constitutions.